Let's talk about intimacy. Damn. Intimacy in the beginning, in the middle, and at the end. Like beginning, don't be weird on me, guys. God, jeez, come on, man, don't be creepy. Why does intimacy so awesome and so magically powerful? Is it fair? Does it make sense? Is that the thing that should go on the back burner? Don't turn down your partner's creativity. You don't want to become boring. Drop your thoughts, drop your comments. I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to thoughts and feedback. I'm open to ladies or fellas saying. Next is understand this is your partner. And I don't think y'all got married or together. And I don't think their intentions is to neglect you, void you, or see you as a threat, right? Or weird if you want to bring up some interesting stuff. So change your mindset when you are not getting the level of attention or time being met for intimacy. You got to do your best not to think negative, like you're being rejected. That was part of one of my big problems. I went from being wanted so much, like this woman loved me, was like adored me, just treated me like I ain't never been treated. And when that shifted due to whatever many factors, I didn't know how to address that internally. I didn't know how to handle that. I didn't know how to approach that. I didn't even know what was really occurring. All I could think of is it's a form of rejection. You no longer want me. And as much as I tried to fight that initial feeling and thought, every time she didn't want me or she pushed me off or my wants and needs off, that reinforced rejection. It reinforced she didn't want me. She did not desire me anymore. And then that was chipping away. And I say that and I speak it because some of you may be feeling or going through that or came through something like that. That is a wrong story. That's a story you create. Despite the truths and facts that maybe support you feeling that way, it's not the truth. Your partner could be distracted. They could be going through their own cycle of lostness. It could be a lot of factors. Now, it could be a form of rejection. You got to understand your situation in marriage. But don't allow that story to become so loud that that is now the driver of your thoughts, because now your next steps and moves will support that. So those are the top two, I would say, attack, but you got to make sure your partner is willing to receive the message, and not in a threatening way, but of like this is important. And maybe figure out, is there something that you can do to make that person be more excited and look for it more? Me and my wife, we actually tried to schedule, right? Because as we got busy, we've been together 10 years, this sun is hitting my eyeballs. As we got real busy, I'm like, yo, let's just start scheduling it. That way it's clear. Yo, we'll do 2 to 3 times a week. We'll have a schedule, and anything in between is phenomenal. And it was a great idea. It started off cool, because now the days you're like, cool, I know it's this day. So I'm gonna get my mind, my body, my thoughts ready. You know what I'm saying? But then that fell off too, you know? So don't be afraid to try different solutions to your problem. It could be you have a certain hint where you hang up your necklace on a certain thing where your wife or your husband sees it, and that's their cue. Make sure the kids are in bed on time. You know what I mean? Or it may be a settled touch, and that's your cue of like, need you. You know what I mean? So have fun with that. There's many things you can do, but I promise you, communicate and just understand, your partner's intention is not to neglect you, but that could be what their actions are doing. So you got to figure out a way to get them to open up and understand, like, this is a real concern and you need this, right? Next topic is intimacy. When you are the creepy, weird, freaky one in a relationship and your partner's not, how do you still meet your needs of creativity? Because what you don't want to happen is you got this creative, some may call it weird, some may call it nasty, whatever. But that's just what you want to explore, try. Don't turn down your partner's creativity. I like that. Creativity. Welcome it. And if it may be something, talk it through. Figure out maybe some details of how you can do it in a way that makes you comfortable and your partner comfortable. Versus just a turn off like, nope. Because you don't want to become boring either. Yeah, I said it. You don't want to become boring to where it's the same position, same way, same style. You can map it out in your head, because then you lose the excitement. Now your partner's not looking for you. Now he shuts off a certain valve in his brain. That's not a good sign, because then his brain gets used to it, get comfortable, and boom. It doesn't mean it's gone forever. It just means it may be gone with you. And then someone else may reactivate that part that was shut off, and then now attentions can be distracted and veered. So you don't want to shut down someone else's adventurous side, but you want to make sure you're both comfortable. So having a conversation, you know what I mean? I'm on the creative side, you know, have you hanging from the ceiling fan and shit. No, I'm playing, but I would if it was safe. Anyway, drop your thoughts, drop your comments. If you got thoughts or you got a different perspective, right, than that, I put it in there. Put it in the comments. Let me know. I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to thoughts and feedback. I'm open to ladies or fellas saying, nah, bro, you got it all wrong. Cool, it's your perception. I'm cool with that. The Brandons, it's a good topic. It would have been really in depth with the wife here, but you know, I had to give a little bit. I had to start this because this conversation came up a lot with some people. And I'm saying, you know what, I got you. I'm gonna speak to this. I'm gonna speak to this because this is real. The Brandons. God, love, accountability, and energy. Let's go, on purpose. You know who made me? God did. Let's go, the Brandons, we out.